I am not alone.
Are you in need of assistance, my lady?
We need to talk about this whole process of getting into a film like this. I can't even imagine where one would start. So where do you start when it comes to the effects?
We start with all the planning. Because it is such a massive film and we have so many different sequences, we have to go through and figure out who are the main characters, where does it take place, look at the artwork, basically design the entire film and go through it step by step until we have everything up and going.
Do you two work in tandem then? Do you have a good relationship while you're working together?
Yes, yep, definitely.
Definitely. We're calling each other back and forth because Dave's working on the animation and I'm working on the effects and lighting in the shots. So we really have to work together because we end up putting together a final product with both of our work.
Oftentimes, if I'm creating some animation, we just need to make sure that's going to work for Chris because he's the one who's got to take it and render it and make it look photoreal and make sure it's going to gel with all the stuff that he's sorted out. We just need to make sure that we've got each other's backs.
I've spent enough elvish blood in defense of this accursed land.
You guys have been doing this for a while, right?
Yeah.
Because you have a good relationship with Peter Jackson, right?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I've worked on all 3 Hobbit films, so that's 5 years of being in Middle-earth straight. Peter Jackson, he's a very creative person, he's a great director. He's more of the organic filmmaker, so he likes to see stuff and respond to it and change stuff, and so we're often a little bit wary that he might change stuff on us at the last minute, but at the same time we always know he's pushing forward and he's always going to make a better result. It's a great process.
You should have stayed dead.
It's gotta be such a headache though, because you're right, he does change a lot of things last minute when it comes to the script and just so many other aspects of production. So when you're creating something, when you're animating something, when somebody changes something on you, it takes a long time to render, does it not?
It does, but you know, we have to prepare ourselves for that, and we're really light on our feet now with that kind of stuff, and we plan everything in advance, and maybe we've got a lot of content to draw from, motion cycles and bats flying and all sorts of stuff, so that if we need to put the shot together at the last minute, we can just draw on all that stuff. And if Pete wants to change the camera and look up into the sky, it's like, no worries, we've got some bats we can put up there. So yeah, you just got to be ready.
All back to Dale! Now!
Let's talk about the effects when it comes to the dwarves. What exactly are we seeing here when it comes to the visual effects in those guys?
You have a combination. You have digi-doubles where we'll have full digital dwarves and they'll be in the scenes and fighting and battling. And like a lot of the characters that we have digital versions of them.
We use motion capture to do that. Mostly they're live action and they've got prosthetic makeup and wigs and all the rest of it. But when they're digital, when they need to be doing something dangerous or crazy or ridiculous, you've got to use a digital double. And we just motion capture. I mean, everybody understands motion capture now. We have performers just act out the scenes and then we take that motion capture and apply it to the dwarves. The hope is that it's seamless where you cut from a live action shot of a dwarf to them in CG fighting orcs or swinging from something or whatever. You hope that the audience don't sense that there's been a change there.